Made cars at Ellesmere Port since the early 60s. This Cheshire plant's now leading the charge towards emissions-free motoring, the first UK factory for electric vehicles only. This repurposed facility will make 50,000 electric vans a year, the first of which just rolled off the production line. They'll be sold under the Vauxhall, Fiat, Citroën and Peugeot brands, all owned by the global conglomerate Stellantis. Often threatened with closure, Ellesmere Port now looks secure.
Firstly, fantastically flexible and resilient workforce here, so that's an absolute key part of it, and a real testament to them driving down the costs of production. And the second part is that Vauxhall is the market leader on electric commercial vehicle sales, over 30% market share. Fantastic product range, and again, it just shows the confidence we've got in that product range to build more here.
Workers understand to their fingertips what this new investment means.
It's a big boost to the local economy. A lot of other big companies have been relocated from Ellesmere Port over the years, and the fact that Stellantis have felt that they can keep the factory here, it's just a massive boost for everyone.
EV production is complex, as plant manager Diane Miller explains. It relies on these heavy battery units, expensive to transport. The UK has only one battery-making gigafactory, which is Chinese-owned. And for now, power units used at Ellesmere Port will be shipped from China.
The modules are not made in the UK, yes, they come from China, but we put them together into the battery pack to what the customer would effectively see as the battery pack. So we have 22 people working doing that, putting 18 of the modules that come from China together, connecting them together, testing them, putting them in the safe, secure area, and that's how we produce the battery pack.
EVs now make up 40% of UK car production. Sales of new petrol and diesel vehicles are set to be banned in Britain from 2030. But electric vehicles need huge amounts of lithium, cobalt and copper, commodities often found in difficult parts of the world. They're also expensive and with a relatively short lifespan. And given the UK's patchy charging network, will the 2030 ban really happen?
We're just not going to have the infrastructure in place. And if you haven't got the infrastructure, it's not going to work. And I think the second reason is that there are going to be increasing doubts about whether EVs are the right technology. We all agree that we want to get to net zero and have cleaner cities, and that transport's going to be a big part of that. But are EVs the answer? It might be other technologies. We need a little bit longer to find out.
Car makers are betting big on EVs. Stellantis here at Ellesmere Port, with BMW making the new Mini EV at Cowley. But is this the right technology? Much of the car-buying public remains unconvinced. Liam Halligan, GB News, at Ellesmere Port.